Now we are going to solve the third problem of division 2 of Codechef, and this was asked in recent Codechef contest, and it's frequency array retrieval. So what was the question? Like we have an array A which contains n elements, and there is a frequency array of A which is B, which is also of size n. So what will be the ith element of array B? It would be the frequency of the ith element of A. Like, let's say the array A is this, then we know that this there is a number 4. 4 is occurring two times in this array A. So respective to this 4, we if we have to construct an array B, then we know that this 4 is coming two times. So we put 2. Okay. So again we can see 7 is coming three times. So we put B as 7 is 3. Here 3, 3, 3. Because it's a frequency array. For every element we have to write how many times it is occurring. And 11 we can see that it is occurring only one time. So 1 and 1. We can see that these two are indeed equal. This is 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3. So what is asked in the question that we lost this array. We don't have this array, but we have this array B, that is frequency array, and we need to construct a lowest, lexicographically smallest array A. And if it is not possible to construct any of this array A from this array B, then we just need to print a -1. I hope question is clear. Now let's see some sample test cases. Now if we have this array B as 2 3 3 3 2, then we know that there is a number. Let's say this number is A. Let's write this as array A. What would be the corresponding array? First we need to put every number as distinct: A, B, C, D, E. That these are five distinct integers: A, B, C, D, E. Now we know that there is a number A which is occurring two times, but we can see like in this array A is coming only once, so we need to put another wherever 2 is coming, wherever another 2 frequency element is coming, we have to name it as A, right? Why? Now this A is coming two times, yes, and its frequency is also 2. Now great. Now let's check for B. Now B is coming three times, but we can see B is only once in this whole array A, so we put this C as also B and this D as also B. Now what would be our array A? It would be A, B, 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 A. And now we need to, okay, now we can see that yeah, it is possible to construct array A. But now we also have to, if it is possible, then we have to print the lowest low lexicographical sequence array A. So now how can we make it? Now we should be starting from the smallest number. If we want to make it smallest lexicographically, now we should put the smallest number at first. Okay. Now we can put a1 A as 1, then it will also be 1 because these both are A. Now the next number, next greater element than 1 is 2. Now we put B as 2, then it will also be 2. So now our A will be like this: 1 2 2 1, and which is our sample output. Okay, let's take another example. Like if array B is given to us 1 1 1 1 1, and it is A, B, C, D, E are the elements of array A, then now we can see that number A is occurring one time. Yes, its frequency is 1, and it is coming one time in this array A. Great. Now let's see, B is occurring one time and it is occurring one time in this array A. Sorry, yes, in array A. Now this C is also occurring one time. Okay, okay, okay. So it is possible. So now what is our array A? Now it is A, B, C, D, E. Now let's start from the smallest element: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be our smallest lexicographical sequence. Now, if it is possible, first of all, you have to see, is it possible? Then you have to find the smallest lexicographical sequence. Now let's take another example. This is first test case. This is second test case. Now third test case. We will be seeing a lot of test cases, and after seeing a lot of test cases, we will get a wholesome idea that how we can implement it, and what is the concept behind it, how we have to check, right, whether it is possible or not. Let's take the third sample test case. Like B is 5 5 5 5 5. Now we can put A as A, B, C, D, E. Now I need A should be occurring 5 times, but A is only occurring one time. So we put B also as A because its frequency is also 5. Now now also A is occurring two times, so we have to put C is also as A, D is also as A, E is also as A. Now A is occurring five times, yes, and its frequency is also 5. So we know that yeah, it is possible to construct array A. Now let's write it as A. Now we have to construct the smallest lexicographical array. Now if we put A as start from 1, then these whole array only like 1 1 1 1. So this is our smallest lexicographical sequence. Now let's take another sample test case 1 2 4, and our A is, let it be A B C. Okay, so if we check, A is occurring one time, yes, it is occurring one time. Now is B occurring two times? No. Now we need to find another A, another B, whose frequency is 2. We have to find an element whose frequency is 2, but we cannot find any other element whose frequency is 2, and B's frequency should be 2, but we cannot take any other element. We have only one B in array A. So we can see here, now here it is not possible to construct array A if this is the array B which is given. Now let's another sample test case. Now if B is 1 2 2 and it is A B C, now you can see A is occurring one time, B is occurring two times. Now we have another two. Now B is occurring one time, and we need one more element to be B should be occurring two times. So we put C also as B. Now B is occurring two times. So yes, it is possible now. Okay. So first check for the possibility, then we can see how can we construct the array. Okay. Okay. So if it is A B B, now we start from the smallest. Then it would be the answer. This would be array A. Now let's see another test case. If B is 1 2 2 2 and it is A B C D, now A is occurring one time, B is occurring two times, but we need another element which should be occurring two times, and it is C. So like we put B also as C. Now B is occurring two times. Okay. Now we have D which is occurring two times, but we cannot find another element which is occurring two times. But D is only occurring one time here, so it is not possible. Now don't think that we put like D 2 is occurring here. If 2 is occurring here and we put D also as D also as B, now B is occurring three times, but its frequency is 2, so it is not possible. Okay. Now let's take another test case. Like if this array B as 1 2 2 2 2 and it is A B C D E. Now A is occurring one time, B is occurring two times. Now C should also be 2. C should also be equal to B, so that it is occurring two times. Now D is occurring two times. Now we need another element which should be occurring two times. Now E is, if we put E equal to D, then D will be occurring two times. Okay, so it is possible we get. Now our A would be A B B D D. Now starting from the smallest element, we can put A as 1 2 2. Now that's 3 3. So this is our array A. So what we can see from here, from the above questions, like if when this if there is an element in B, if there is any element B which is occurring n times, let it be as element X which is occurring n times in array B. Here we can see this is 2, this element is 2 and it is occurring one time. So is it possible? No. Now here let's see, here X and N. Now here X, let it be 2. Now how many times it is occurring? 2. Now yes, now we have seen that, yes, it is possible. Now we are observing that is it possible or not. We have constructed so many test cases and now we are observing. Now let's see X and N. Now if X again 2, if X is the 2 element here of this array B, then it is occurring three times. This frequency is 3, 2 is coming three times. Now here also it is not possible. Now here we see that this X and N, X is 2 and N is 4, and we see that yes, here it is possible. So what we can observe here is, like, if this N is divisible by this X, now here it is not divisible. No, so it is not okay. So here we cannot find an array. Now here it is possible to, here N is divisible by X. Okay, now here it is possible. So N should be divisible by X. Okay, here it is it is possible. to divide this number, this is n by x, okay, and here it is not. So if so now what we can do here, now we just need to find the frequency of every element in this array B, and if the frequency of any element is n, and if it is not divisible by this element itself, then we can say that no, it is not possible, and we just print -1. And let's moving to the next part of the question, like if it is possible, then how can we construct it? Okay, so if we want to construct it, then we can take the previous example like 1 2 2 2 2, and now we have to construct it. And now for constructing, what we can apply the algorithm here is that we will take a counter map. Like here we will have a the counter. Now if this 2 is occurring two times, then we put this, it is not a frequency, we are doing it while traversing. Now while we are traversing, then if we have till here we have traversed, then what we will do, if 2 is here 2 is occurred one times, then what we'll do, we will put 2 as 1. Now if we are here, now 2 is occurred two times, so we put 2 as 2. If we are here, then we put 2 as 3, and 1 here is at one frequency of 1, this counter frequency, it is 1. So we will take a counter map in C++, or equivalent you can take a hash map in Java or a dictionary in Python. And again, next we have to take a mapping like element mapping. Okay, next we need a element mapping. Okay, element map to check whether a number we have previously assigned or not. We have a element, we will take a element map. So what we take two things, what is a counter map and another is element map. Okay, now we need to construct it. Now how would we implement it? Like we are here now, till now there is no element. Now we start from 1, we come at 1. Okay, and what we need a counter. Like we how to make a smallest lexicographical sequence, we need to start from the number 1. So we put a number, we put take a number as 1. Okay, and now if we start from this index 0, okay, it is 0 1 2 3 4. If I am at index 0, I can find that yeah, there is element 1. Okay, then now what we can do, we see that yeah, we will increment this counter. Okay, first we'll see that is it previously assigned, is this number 1 here, whether we have assigned it before or not. If we have not assigned it, then what we can do, like this element map which it would be having, it would be assigned, if this element 1 it is present in this map, then we will just put the value that is present. Otherwise we put a new number, like here we assign this 1 to a new number that is 1, that is to num. Now what is num here? Num is 1, and we will increment the num. Now num will become 2 because we have already put it. Okay, num will become 2. That num is the next number that we need to put for a new element. Now now if we have put it as 1, now 1 is corresponding to 1. So what I will do, I will put this 1 in this map. 1 will be 1. Now whenever again I am having a 1, then I will put a user 1 here. Okay, and at the same time I will increase its counter to 1. This is the counter map, so it's 1 is occurring one time, so 1 is occurring one time. Now when now if I have at 2, what will I do, like I need to see whether it is I have already assigned this number or not. 2 is already assigned or not. Okay, now 2 is not present here, 2 is not present here. So what will I do, I will just put this 2 to num is 2, so I will put this as 2 and increment the num is now 3. And also I will maintain this counter, that is counter count. Now 2 is occurring one time till here I have traversed, so 1 is occurring one time, now 2 is occurring one time. Okay, and I have assigned a new number that is 2 to there is 2. Okay, so this 2 is assigned to 2. Now if I'm having the, if I'm at second index, now I can see there is a number 2. First I will check whether I previously assigned it or not. Okay, yes, I have previously assigned it. It is present. This 2 is present is in my map. So what will I do? I will just put this value, this 2's value here. Yes. At the same time, if it is present, I need to check. Okay, whether the frequency of like this counter, it is divisible by this or not. Okay. Now here the counter is 1. So 1, is it divisible by this element 2? This frequency, is it divisible by this key? like no. If it is not present, then I will put the same number here. Okay, and okay, now I have put the same number here. So what will I do? Okay, now it is maintained. Yeah, element is 2, and now I am at index 3, and now I previously I should be putting, now till here I have traversed. So what would be the frequency? 2 is occurring 2 times, so 2 is occurring 2 times till here. So if I am at position 3, now first I will check whether I have previously assigned this number 2 or not. If I have not assigned, then I will assign a new number. But if I have assigned, then I will see that yes, if I have assigned, yeah, 2 is already present, yeah. Then if I have assigned, then I will also check the counter, like whether it is divisible by 2 or not, whether it is divisible by this element or not. Okay, so I can see there, like counter, this is frequency is 2. Till now I have covered two elements, there are two 2's, and whether this 2 is divisible by 2, yeah, like 2 modulo 2 is 0. So what I will do, I will increment this number. I will assign it as a new number. Okay, I will assign this 3, this 2 to 3. If I assign 2 to 3, then I will also have to change this. I will change this 2 to 3 here, and okay, and that's how I have successfully, also if I have already assigned, I will increment this num will become 4, and the frequency I have covered till now, till here. So now how many 2's are here? Now there are 3 2's, so I will put it 2's frequency will be 3. Now there are 3 2's and 1 1. And if I am at index 4, now here I see whether this 2 is already present or not. Yeah, 2 is present. Yeah, it is present. So now the second thing would be I have to check what is the counter. Now count is 3. Now whether 3 is divisible by 2. No, it is not divisible. So what will I do? I will just put this number as it is in here. Okay. Okay, now if there are some more 2's, like if there are more 2's, okay, then what will happen? Okay, now till here I have not covered. Okay, to cover it, what will I do? Like I have to here till here there are 4 2's, and so I have to put 4 here. The frequency would be 4, and now I come to this index. Okay, and now I check whether this 2 is divisible by or this frequency or not. Like 4 is the frequency, is it divisible by 2? Yeah, it is divisible. So I will just put this 4 here. I will assign 2 to 4, and if I assign 2 to 4, it would be 2. Now I'm assigning 2 to 4, and I will increment the number. Yes, and I have assigned 2 to 4. Okay, now counter will be, now I have covered till here. Now 1 2 3 4 5, so it would be 5. Now again, if there is a 2, then I will check whether it is present or not. Yeah, it is present. Okay, and it is also not divisible. 5 is not divisible too, so I will put the same number here, the same which is present in the element map, I will put as here. So like this I will be creating my smallest lexicographical sequence. And if now I hope this question is pretty much clear to you. Now I have covered everything. If you have not able to understand till now, you can rewind it and watch it again, and this solution code will be provided in description. And then also you have any doubt, then you can put your doubt in comment section. And thank you, that's all.